Hi YouTube, today I'm going to be talking about moon in the fourth house. So the moon is your emotions, it's who you are at the core, it's like the side that nobody sees. And whatever house the moon is in is where you emotionally um where you emotionally express yourself. It's where the emotions where your emotional responses are. So the fourth house is all about home and family, and it's traditionally ruled by Cancer. So people that have this placement are going to act more Cancerian, which include more of the homey qualities, and home is very important to them. So first of all, home and family to these people are very important. Their family members are kept to their heart. Friends that they make in childhood or just friends that they have in general are taken in. They view them as if they were their family members. Now, they need emotional security and they find that through family and homes. And actually, a lot of times their home life or their residency, wherever they stay, could be constantly changing. They are, along with that being said, they are unconsciously tied to their roots, whether that be their nationality, their culture, their family. A lot of these people are very patriotic. They don't like it when people disrespect their culture, their ethnicity, their family's background, and they actually like to look into this a lot. They might do a lot of family research from the past. They might look into things like their ancestors and things like that, and they actually resemble a lot of what their up like what their family's traditions are, or whatever their nationality is. They resemble a lot of it, and if they don't, they respect it and they take it to heart, even if they are living in a totally different country, and they adapt more of that persona and that culture. Their family culture and how they were grown up and their nationality is really taken to their heart, or they have a strong respect for it. Um, they connect with that. They connect with their home and their culture. Um, their childhood experiences and how their childhood was means a lot to them. They are, there is a strong relationship or a close bond with the father a lot of the times. Now, the father has an impact on their life. Now, I'm not saying just because they have a strong bond with their father that it's a good bond. A lot of times, the father can be viewed as someone who's unemotional, someone who's moody, someone who's unreliable, undependable, someone who's not there. But just as that is true, the father could mean a lot to the person, whereas if it's a son, they might care a lot about what their father thinks about them. And if it's a man, they're going to care a lot about what the mother thinks about their partner or who they're with. And if it's a woman, they're going to resemble a lot of their mother. The mother's usually associated with other maternal figures in their life, whether it be their grandmother, their aunt, their sisters, anybody. They pick up and they see their mother, and they classify home with other female maternal figures. And back to what I was saying about the father thing. Now, if the father was one of those unreliable, undependable people, and it's a girl, she is most likely to find someone similar to their dad, or go for a man that's much older, or want someone who is very fatherly. And if that's not the case, they are going to really, if they like their father and they view their father as someone who's always there, someone who's very fatherly, someone who's caring and all of that, well then there's going to be a very father-daughter relationship, where she loves her dad, like a daddy's girl, you know what I mean? And the father is going to be very overprotective of her. And the mother may be very overprotective of her son. Along with that, uh, these people love relationships, and they love relationships that are traditional, and they need to find emotional security with them, and they can actually get really emotionally tied. And so when it comes to breakups, it can be like really hard for them to deal with that. They may inherit things through the mother, because this is ruled by Cancer, this house, and Cancer represents the mother, it's the moon. So a lot of inheritances might come from the mother. I'm not saying it's necessarily like wealth. It could be like older antiques, whether it be like maybe the wedding ring, maybe like houses, or maybe a lot of inheritances come from the mother's side of the family. Along with that, they may grow up to be emotionally dependent on others, because they are emotionally dependent on like their family, and as they were growing up, they may have, if they did not have a good family home, then maybe they always felt as if they wanted one. These people need to have a sense of belonging, and they need to make a family of their own as they grow up. And I'm not saying like they need to have like a traditional family. Like I'm saying like their friend groups become like their little family. So if they didn't have like a traditional family growing up, as in like a mother, a father, siblings, they will take in their friends as families, or they will feel as if their friends are their family. Um, they need their privacy to deal with their emotions. These people, they have a need for that. And along with that, if they are down in the dumps, and if they're not feeling the best that they, like if they aren't like feeling so good, these people have a natural instinct to either go home or spend time with their family, or spend time with things that remind them of home. Uh, they feel at ease with their family. They feel at ease with their friends that feel like their family. They feel at ease with their partner, with their kids. If these people have children, they're very, very overprotective of their children. I'm not saying that they're helicopter parents, but they care about their kids a lot. And a lot of times there's a need to like be a mother. They like to nurture, or they like to be nurtured by others. The main problem, or like the downfall here, is that they can be very defensive with like, they take things that others say to them. They get defensive really quickly. It's like the crab, they go back into their shell when they're hurt. They can be very moody. They can be very insecure at times. And they just sorry, they just draw to home when difficulties arise in their life. Um, that was it for my moon in fourth house. Feel free to leave any comments regarding anything, whether I left something out, or any constructive criticism that you might have. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.